West Scranton High School senior quarterback Matt McGloin has picked a college. Newswatch 16 Sports is the first to tell you that Matt will go to Penn State. Last night he accepted an offer as a preferred walk-on. A source tells me it was Matt's first choice all along.
Obviously the Miners want to win football games and build a tradition, but this is about more than just scoring touchdowns. The NEPA Miners want to have an impact on the community.
We have to match that intensity.
Admit, Old Forge, you wanted Old Forge, right? Don't lie, I know you did.
Actually, I wanted it to be over before.
Well, tonight I learned from a source close to the matter that the Barons' new affiliation will be the New York Yankees.
Did you hear me trying to get information out of this
I
man
did.
this afternoon?
He's not budging
No,
either.
I'm trying to get some clues about the Super 16
Lips
rankings.
are sealed.
I do have people offering me money.
And I've
Find out who's number one.
I've been to football practices, and the coaches and the players want to know, and they want to know where they stand. And no, you cannot crack me.
When do you start? Next Tuesday?
Tuesday at 6, we will have team number 16 and lead us right up to number 1.
Paul Grippi's here now with sports. So far, so good for the Yankees this weekend.
I say let's start the playoffs right now. They have the best record in the league. They look like they're having a fantastic season, as the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Yankees prove they can play any kind of baseball. The last 2 games offer evidence. Friday night, the Yanks hit 4 home runs, scored 9. Yesterday, they picked up a 1-0 win when Cody Ransom drew a bases-loaded walk. Let's see what style they broke out for Rochester today. Top of the 7th. Sean Henn holds on to a 1-run lead by striking out Jason Pridey. Next up, Darnell McDonald. The bloop single brings home Chris Basak, and that ties up this Clambake 4-4. Well, the Yanks have to pull something out of here somewhere. In the top of the 9th, it's Rochester pulling something out. Pridey lifts one and lets the wind carry it over the wall for a 3-run home run, and that's how Rochester beat the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Yankees 7-4. In the majors, when the Pope says he needs a house, he gets it. Benedict XVI's visit to Yankee Stadium puts the home team out on the street. The original schedule had the Yanks in the Bronx this weekend, but the adjustment puts them on the road for 18 of 20 games, trying to end a 3-game losing streak in Baltimore. Top of the 4th, Alex Rodriguez drops one in. Bobby Abreu scores from second, and that made the score 1-0. Rodriguez hit into a fielder's choice in the 6th inning, injured his leg muscle, running it out, and then he left the ball game. So first, Derek Jeter has a strained quad. Now it's Alex Rodriguez. Andy Pettit, fantastic. Took a no-hitter into the 5th inning, went 7 innings, 5 strikeouts, and he got Nick Markakis 3 times. Top of the 7th, Johnny Damon, winner, chicken dinner, 2-run, home run. And then they had a lot of rain delays, but the Yankees ended that losing streak by beating Baltimore the final 7-1. At Fenway Park, Texas Rangers, Boston Red Sox, bottom of the 2nd, Kevin Millwood strikes out Manny Ramirez, and then Paul Emmel throws out Manny Ramirez. Quick and short day for Manny, just the way he likes them. Top of the 6th, Milton Bradley, 3-run home run, and the Rangers take a 5-0 lead, and that's when Mr. Momentum changed uniforms. Bottom of the 8th, Dustin Pedroia pinch hitting all the way to the wall. David Ortiz scores from first like a world-class sprinter, 5-5. Still in the 8th, Texas walks, the bases loaded, and Sean Casey draws a walk. Pedroia scores. Boston beats Texas 6-5. Let's check this out in the American Hockey League. You're going to like this one. In the 2nd period, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins lead Hershey 4-1. 3 power play goals. Alex Goligoski had 3 assists. The Bears started Darren McKesney in net, but pulled him 9 minutes and 16 seconds into the game when the Penguins scored their 3rd goal. Penguins trying to go up in that series 3-0, looking fantastic. The PGA Tour shakes off the Masters and finishes the Verizon Heritage today. After 3 rounds, Mifflinburg's Jason Bone was in contention. He sat in 3rd place at 10 under through 54 holes, looking for his first win since 2005. Boo Weekley held the lead at 15 under entering the final round, and here's Jim Furyk on the par 3 13th with an absolute impossible shot, actually a dangerous shot, but Furyk blasted onto the green, eventually took par. Defending champion Boo Weekley on the par 3 14, a very fast downhill putt, and he hits the hole and gets the birdie to 16 under. Anthony Kim birdied 13, 14, and right here he birdies 15 to go to 13 under, but Halloween comes early. Boo Weekley, a birdie on the par 5 15th, and Weekley shoots an even par 71, but he ends up getting his 2nd career win, both of them at the same tournament. Jason Bone shot a 72 today and finished up in 6th place. And if you're a woman, get ready to be happy. In her 4th season of trying, Danica Patrick finally has her first trip to Victory Lane, and she did it by blowing away the field. Late last night, Patrick took the checkered flag in the Indy Japan 300 with her mom watching. She became the first female winner of a major car race. Patrick has been the most recognized Indy driver since she joined, but never broke through until now. Next week they'll race in Kansas before moving to Indianapolis for the month of May. So we have a woman winning a car race. We could have a woman president by the end of the year. It's 2008, the year of the woman. Women. That's what it's about.
All right,
Lots
Paul,
of women
thanks.
everywhere.
Paul Grippi live in Tampa, Florida. For you caught up to the Phillies earlier today, the question is that sense of optimism from last season carrying over to this year?
Absolutely. A playoff sweep won't discourage Philly fans. The memory of that special day back in September when they clinched the division on the last day of the regular season on their home field, and the celebration made the winter a little bit warmer. After going such a long time without that feeling, a small taste of it makes the Phils hungry for more.
The Mets had lost their game at Shea Stadium to Florida 8-1.
As exciting as that moment was, we know we've only scratched the surface. That's the way we feel. We're certainly not content with the way it ended. It was kind of anticlimactic, so it was. We look at it as it was something to build on.
It's pretty exciting right now, especially the morale in the clubhouse. I know it's only spring training, but there's this vibe that's going around the room, and it's pretty awesome.
This spring, the Phillies will have to prepare extra hard for a tough season. They know the Mets and Braves are. The National League East will be a very strong division.
You're the leader of the champion until you get the throne, but in our league, I see a very basic, really good competition. I said big competition, like I just said, with the Mets and Atlanta, and don't count out in Florida and Washington.
The Phillies have a nice little streak going. Ryan Howard won MVP in 2006. Jimmy Rollins got it in 2007, and keeping the award in Philadelphia could make the difference in getting to the postseason.
It'd be nice if turn Chase Utley loose on that, but at the same time, if Howard and Rollins repeats, that'd be okay with me.
And of course, this year the Phillies AAA team is in Allentown, the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. As for the Yankees AAA team, second year in Scranton Wilkes-Barre, and they'll have a new pitching coach. His name is Rafael Chavez. He comes over from the Seattle Mariners, where he was the pitching coach. Now remember, last year the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Yankees had the best pitching in the entire league and led the team to the best record in the league. Well, Rafael Chavez hopes to arrange the same kind of success.
I'm shooting for the best. My job is to get them prepared and ready to get to the big leagues, and hopefully we can win a lot of games, but the main thing is keep them healthy and keep them consistent, and like I said before, hopefully we can get those guys ready to help out at the big league club.
Rafael replaces Dave Island, who is now the Major League pitching coach. So Jim, we met up with the Phillies and we met up with the Yankees, and we're having a good time down here in Florida. Temperatures in the 80s today. How you doing?
Now, I'm not doing as well as you, but that's okay.
A little town in northeast Pennsylvania has some of the biggest New York Giants fans in the country. When the team drafted Chris Snee, they adopted Montrose too. Now with their favorite son in the Super Bowl, the town has a giant feeling of pride.
All right, what's going on over here?
Homemade Chris Snee shirts serve as uniforms at the Montrose Hospital. A supermarket even sent over a party to Diane Snee's workplace. Everyone knows her and watched her boy grow up.
We're just still in awe, you know what I mean? It's kind of, can't believe it.
Oh, your little boys in the Super Bowl.
That's right, amazing. You know what I mean? And they came from behind and won, 10 straight now and doing pretty well.
Nothing says hometown pride like the marquee at the Big Mac store. The local United Way put up a display in the courthouse and distributed 175 Chris Snee posters.
To show our appreciation to Chris for all the work he's done for our United Way. He comes back each year and does a punt, pass, and kick with the kids in our community.
Businesses on public avenues show their support. A visitor who didn't know better might think they're in the wrong state. People around here, are they Giants fans or what?
Some people, a lot. There's signs everywhere. Even if they aren't Giants fans, they're Chris Snee fans. Yeah, absolutely.
But no one is more of a fan than Mom and Dad. Their first plane ride will take them to Arizona next week. At the game, Mr. and Mrs. Snee will feel prouder than anyone ever felt. You raised them, you saw them love football, and now to see this has got to be special.
Jokes, yep. It's great.
Win or lose?
I'm happy. He made it this far, so.
And the game is still 9 days away.